They tell us to seek balance, as if peace were a formula, an equation that could finally make life behave. But life never behaves. It moves like wind through broken glass, sharp, unpredictable, alive. We keep chasing balance because we think peace must be earned through control. Yet every attempt to control only deepens the chaos. The world hums endlessly, a low vibration of noise disguised as meaning. We call it work, ambition, purpose, but often it's just distraction in elegant disguise. The modern soul is overstimulated but undernourished. We are busy, yet strangely hollow, like cities lit at night, but empty inside. We buy quiet things, candles, diffusers, soft playlists, as if calm could be purchased. But calm is not something you buy, it's something you remember. Somewhere between the deadlines and the dopamine, we forgot how to simply exist. We confuse quiet with emptiness, and emptiness with failure. We fear stillness because it leaves us alone with ourselves. So we fill the silence with scrolling, talking, pretending, becoming louder versions of what we don't understand. We crave peace, but we build our lives on noise. Our phones buzz like tiny machines of meaning, always promising connection. Yet connection has never felt lonelier. We no longer talk, we notify. We no longer rest, we recharge, only to drain again. Balance becomes a myth we sell to ourselves, a story to soften the exhaustion. We call it well-being while quietly falling apart behind polished smiles. We take digital breaks just long enough to survive our digital lives. We meditate not for awareness, but for functionality, to stay productive, not awake. It's strange how peace has become another form of performance. We post our moments of stillness, proof that we're trying to heal. But the act of proving kills the silence we seek. We want serenity, but not surrender. We want control, but not the cost of keeping it. The truth is, balance was never natural. The earth itself spins in chaos, storms, seasons, decay, yet we demand stillness from ourselves. Maybe the problem isn't imbalance. Maybe it's our obsession with symmetry. Life is not meant to be equal, it's meant to be felt. The heartbeat isn't a flat line, and neither are we. To live in rhythm means to rise and fall, to break and mend, to lose and return. But we've been trained to flatten our lives into perfect calm. We don't rest, we optimize recovery. We don't pause, we schedule breaks. Even peace has become a task. We fill our days with noise and call it purpose because silence feels too honest. Silence is the mirror we spend our lives avoiding. It shows us what all the noise is hiding, ourselves. When was the last time you sat without a soundtrack to fill the space? The last time you heard your breath without trying to control it? We have forgotten that the world still moves even when we stop. The wind still passes through leaves that never check their progress. The sun still rises without alarms. The sea still crashes without reward. Maybe balance is not something to find, but something to stop fighting against. To let life tilt and sway without fearing it will collapse. Maybe peace is not calmness, but clarity, a way of seeing through the storm, not escaping it. We keep saying we're finding ourselves, but perhaps we're just running slower, running in circles round the same unspoken truth. That peace is terrifying because it asks us to stop pretending, to stop performing the life we think looks right, to finally face the noise inside our own minds, the noise that says you are not enough, not yet, not here. But what if balance was not the absence of noise, but the presence of meaning within it? What if peace was not silence, but a harmony, like the spaces between notes that make the music real? We keep editing our lives, deleting the chaos, filtering the raw, but the truth lives in the imperfections, in the imbalance that keeps us human. The art of being alive is not about stillness, it's about rhythm, the inhale and the exhale, the push and the pull, the breaking and the mending. Somewhere along the way, we confused calm with control. We thought balance meant holding everything together, when it really meant learning to let go. You cannot balance chaos, you can only dance with it. Peace does not come when the noise stops, it comes when the noise no longer owns you. We are not here to be still, we are here to move gracefully through the storm, to breathe, to stumble, to fall, to rise again. The lie of balance is that life can ever be neatly ranged, but life is a tide. It pulls, it returns, it leaves behind traces of everything we loved and lost. And in that ebb and flow, something sacred survives. Not perfection, not control, but presence. The gentle awareness that we are here, messy, moving, alive. Peace was never meant to be an achievement. It was meant to be remembered. Beneath the hum, beneath the chaos, there is a quiet that never left. The quiet that waits, patiently, for us to stop running, to stop chasing balance, and start listening to the heartbeat of our own becoming. The world will never be silent, and maybe it's not supposed to be. Because silence is not the absence of sound, it's the presence of self. The kind of quiet that lives inside, no matter how loud the world becomes. So stop chasing balance like a trophy. Let the noise exist. Let the chaos breathe. Let life happen unevenly, imperfectly, beautifully. Because peace is not what you find when the noise disappears. It's what remains when you learn to hear yourself through it. And maybe that's the truest kind of balance we'll ever know.